once again, we were talking to each other on our little Facebook chat group, and we organised to go out to Old Grandchester Road on Sunday. Um, haven't been out here in a while, but as in most of my other videos, it changes quite a lot with the rains. It's just good to get out with a few mates and have a bit of a drive, meet a few new people along the way. And I put a post in the Flagstone chat group, and the young fella in the N70 joined us, Riley, today. Pretty good day out. There are some tippy lines out here with some big wombat holes that can put you in a bit of strife. I did a little bit of panel damage on the front left. Just the front left flare pushed in the panel. I think it's going to get back together fine. But nothing too hard out here. The Pateros are in stock quite. Everybody was under orders not to damage the vehicle today. I regretted not disconnecting my front sway bar on this trip. I've only done it once at like Duck Valley. I found it very beneficial to have it undone on off-road actually. As I'm still learning, I'm still working out what I should and shouldn't be doing. But disconnecting the sway bar is probably something I should spend the next couple of minutes undoing. It's not that hard of a job. But I'll definitely be making more of an effort to do that in the future. On the far right's what everyone sort of knows is Bigfoot, but we've noticed there's cut railway line and star pickets in the ground to, stake tyres. There's some fencing and barbed wire. I'm assuming there must be private property alongside this visited road or this old road. As most people know, the Laidley and the Laidley Ipswich board has been fenced off as well. So there's obviously been some land issues out here, but we try and clean up any rubbish we find out there that we can put in vehicles. I think everywhere it's got a four-wheel drive tracks having the same issues, just losing access as time goes by. This is the fence at the Ipswich Laidley border. Used to be able to go through the other end down there through Laidley. There's some bog holes probably 50 metres further down And then there was some other sort of play areas, just massive ruts, washouts, and stuff you could um, work your way through if you had a bit of flex and whatnot. A couple of obstacles to practice and get to know your vehicle a little bit. But yeah, we really need to step up and make sure we're not losing access to these roads. Where there's only about 2 kilometres of track sort of here, it's weaving in and out and going up different lines and taking, going up at once and then down at another time. You can fill up a bit of time out here. Sometimes we have a bit of a barbecue or, the old Bunnings special, a snag on bread with a bit of onion. It's pretty handy. It's just near Ipswich, so it's not a bad little trip. I mean, you're not doing Beer O'Clock Hill or anything out here, but still a nice day out. Nothing too extreme. If you want to pucker your butthole a bit, there's a few little spots you can try that on. And if you really want to be adventurous, come out when it's wet or raining, because that clay slide off the top. It's menacing. Ruby was the voice of reason. The young lady was making sure that nobody did any damage to their vehicles, keeping things in good order. I hope she had a really good day too. She seemed to enjoy herself and had a bit of a laugh at us panicking about damaging our cars.
Always stay humble.
Really like this shot of all the cars travelling down. That's really nice seeing a bit of a convoy shot.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I'd probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly it far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face, saying wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days.
So what we have today, we had a young fella in the end of 70, an old school Pajero, a newer Pajero 280s, 79 and my Jeep. So it wasn't too bad of a stretch of vehicles there. I think everyone enjoyed themselves. We knocked out a few hours out there. Sometimes we go to the Grandchester Hotel for a beer afterwards or a feed. Just depends on time and money, as everything else does. But this video's me and my friends to enjoy. But if you watched it and you saw something on the tracks you liked it, have a go at it, I reckon go out there and have a go, mate.